Hi, this is Richard Elias with Century 21 Award. Thanks again for joining and watching my video blog. First of all, I'd like to introduce my partner, Anita Carmo.
Hello.
She is my buyer's agent. We work together as a team, and Anita assists me in working with all of our wonderful buyers who are looking to buy homes. So I figured it would just be fitting today to talk about purchasing power, getting pre-approved, figuring out what the best option is when it comes to buying a home. And Anita, we've talked about the different options that are available today to home buyers. What are they right now?
Well, you want to first find out what type of loan you can get, whether you're an FHA buyer, which is a very low minimum payment, or a VA buyer, which is for anybody in the military, as well as a conventional buyer, which is open to really anybody with a strong down payment. So you want to find that out before you get out there and take a look at homes.
Yeah, exactly, because like you said, you have FHA buyers, you have VA buyers, and you have conventional buyers. And when you're spending $100,000, $300,000, $400,000 for a property, even $1 million, you want to know what loan program is going to work for you and what's going to fit into your financial budget. Also, there's closing costs that we have to take into consideration, because whenever you're borrowing money from a lender, they're going to charge you for giving you the money to make the purchase on the home. So you want to figure out, before you get into a purchase, what are your closing costs. In most cases, if you have good agents working for you like us, we can negotiate some of those fees to be paid for by the seller. Of course, each situation is unique and different depending on the price of the property. But obviously our job is to always try and negotiate and at least have the seller pick up some of the buyer's closing costs, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to also just know what direction you're heading in as far as starting your home search, so it's realistic, efficient, and makes the process a lot easier to know what direction you're heading in.
And that is so true, because if your purchasing power is $300,000 and you're out looking at homes for $500,000, number one, you never want to be house poor. You want to own a home, but you also want to have a life, and you don't want to work just for your home, unlike most people that make that mistake. And that's why I really believe, Anita, it's really important to talk to a loan officer and figure out exactly what your comfort level is when it comes to buying a property. What are your monthly mortgage payments? You put that into the equation of all your other household expenses, and then you can really get a good idea to, can I really afford to buy this house for $350,000 or $400,000 or $1 million and still have the lifestyle that we want to have as an individual, as a family, taking vacations and furnishing the house. So there's a lot of things that you want to take into consideration, and I think that's the main reason why before you start the process, you'd want to get pre-approved.
Exactly.
Is there anything else you'd like to add or talk about when it comes to pre-approval?
No, and it's just very important to have that pre-approval in the event that you do find a house that you want, so that your offer looks strong, so the seller will take you seriously.
Yes.
So you want to have all your ducks in a row before you actually go out there and look at homes and purchase a home.
Exactly. And getting approved is like a buyer having cash in their hand, because when we do write your offer, the first thing the seller is going to look for is, has the buyer been approved? What's their purchasing power? How are they purchasing the property? And you will become, as a buyer, so much more stronger and financially fit in the eyes of a seller, and your chances of getting your loan approved or getting the offer accepted greatly increases when you have a good approval letter and good agents working for you. And we do have plenty of good loan officers that we've had years of relationships with, from credit unions to direct mortgage brokers, who have done tons of loans for our clients, and a lot of our clients are extremely happy. They're very competitive. So if you'd like to talk to any one of our loan officers and just pick their brain and figure out which personality type would be a better fit for you, we'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction. So in the future, if you're in the market to buy a home, or if you'd like to talk to us more about the process of buying a home, we are always here for you. We'd love to sit down and talk to you. And it's not just about getting you into a property. It's about giving you a little bit of an education and making you fully aware of what's happening in the market, so that you're not just a buyer, you're an informed buyer. And when you go out there and buy a home, you have the facts in hand to help you and your family make the best decision possible when it comes to buying something as large as a home. It's a very big financial obligation. Right, Anita?
Absolutely.
So we thank you for watching our
Thank
video.
you.
And again, this is Richard Elias with Century 21 Award.
And I'm Anita Carmo.
And we'd love to sit down with you at your convenience and see how we can help you get into the right property and answer any questions you have about the real estate market when it comes to buying a home. Thanks again, and make it a great day.